Okay, the 500. This is the IUIC update. Where in June 2016 ain't no microchip. Ain't no microchip. It's June. Ain't no microchip. Ain't no microchips. It's June. Somebody should put a beat to that shit. Nor come to pass. We in June. Ain't no microchips. We in June. Ain't no microchips. Chips. 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 We in June. Ain't no microchips. June. 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 Ain't no microchips. We in June. June. It's June. Ain't no microchips. Microchips. Isn't that powerful? Ain't no microchip. Ain't no microchips. It's June.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 12 verse 36. It reads, "But I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment." Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad with another lesson, another video through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. So first and foremost, Kal Halayam La Allah Yanawa Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakaha Kodash Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, now more than ever, for this truth, yeah? Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwatiam, which is the sisters that listening and learning. Hey, what have you to say now? Alright? What have you to say now? To all you camps, not just IUIC, but to all these camps, as in WFI, Israelite of the Great Awakening here in Trinidad, ISUPK, you know, and the list goes on and on and on and on. What have you to say now? Alright? Because we all should know, because just night before on the plantation, I myself and all, as the rest of brothers likewise, in Great Millstone, you know, we have been expounding on the news, the latest pursuant to the greatest prophecy that is about to hit the face of the earth. Alright, by the way of what the MOTB, the mark of the beast, by the way of the microchip. Alright, because it is official. It was always official, but the WEF, you know, the main component of this new world order, you know, the ones that is making sure and push out the policies, you know. I would say the WEF is like the company, the company, you know, owned by the, you know, a global company that is owned by the elites, the true elites that be, alright, to push out all the policies and what have you. Because remember this, you have to understand this whole world, all the nation, all the countries of the world, you know, is actually a corporation, eh? Yeah? All the countries of the world is actually a corporation. Alright? Proof of that is what? Your birth paper, your ID card, your driver's license, your passport, and what? Most importantly, to top it all off, a central bank. All right, a central bank. So yeah, the company, the WF, and the people are like what? The people are like the workers, the slaves. Well, not are like is. The people are. The people is the judgment slaves. But they're letting you know now, the confirmation is here. That is what I want to see. That is the correct word I want to see there. Yeah, the confirmation is here. Brothers did it. Brothers did videos on it. And I myself did a little video on it, a little something on it. Myself night before on the plantation there, But Ahmad also, Ahmad Bayan, his channel, New Beginning. Think brothers and sisters should subscribe to the brother channel. Please subscribe to the brother channel. The name of his channel is New Beginning. Alright. So yeah. It's official. So what have you to say now? All the scoffing and the mocking and all that, it's June, ain't no microchip. The MOTB is a philosophy, is an embargo, is sleeping at white woman, is this, is that. The mark of the beast is white boy Jesus Christ. All these things, all these nonsense. When we seeing that there is no infrastructure, there's always say that word when coming to the MOTB, infrastructure. There is no infrastructure. There is no infrastructure to facilitate the MOTB being any one of those things that you all say it is, for the lack of better words. There's no infrastructure to facilitate such sayings that you all say pursuant to the MOTB. But we see in here, let's go to it. Bear with me. We see in here, what does they say? Because why are they saying this? Why are they saying this? This is from the WEF, right? The World Economic Forum. They says CBDCs, central bank digital currency, because we all should know by now that the whole world is coming to a cashless society, all right? And it is being replaced by digital currency that is being controlled by what? By the central bank. We should know that, because you see now, I see they're trying to slip it in now in the doctrine. Oh boy, they all of a sudden now trying to slip it in the doctrine and making it in a way like if, they have always been teaching this. No. Yeah? No. You all wasn't been teaching it. Alright. So it says, WF says CBDCs must be implanted under your skin if you want to participate in society. And as you could see there, a microchip. Yeah? Whether it be a little square wafer or the size of a square, a little square wafer, or whether it be as small as a grain of rice. This technological advancement that they have made is going to be used for your payments. Alright, this here is what is going to have to be able to participate in their new world order society. And I could rest assured through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, I can rest assured that there is an infrastructure to facilitate the process of buying and selling, buying and selling by these means, all right, by the way of this technological advancement. Prove to me. I always ask for the proof. My listeners must be fed up on me by saying this. Well, always saying this. Prove to me, where is the infrastructure to facilitate the buying and selling by the way of sin, by the way of embargo, by the way of small nations, great nations, you all know what I'm coming from. You all know. Where is the infrastructure to facilitate such? Let's go down. Let's do a little read. I ain't gonna read the whole thing, you know. I just read the points, the main points. The main point, just as in the last video, just the main points. I'm not going to go through that. Yeah? It says the WF has declared. We are renting in my last video. You all could go in. I went into these words, you know, some of these words to declare and what have you, so forth. All right? To declare, they're making it known. They're declaring it, they're making it known. They're letting you know. Yeah, they're letting you know. The WF has declared that all citizens, they're letting you know that all citizens must be implanted with a CBDC microchip in the very near future. And that very near future is right around the judgment corner. In order to be able to fully participate in society and do basic things such as purchase food and water. So now, to be able to purchase food and water, are you going to go into in that new world order society, are you going to go into the store, I want a stick of butter, a quarter of milk, a loaf of bread, a piece of cheese, yeah, and pay for it with, today I committed sin. I went and sleep with my neighbor's wife. Or I ate pork today. Or you're paying for it by, I want a piece of pork to consume. And by you getting a piece of pork to consume, because remember, eating pork is sin, right? So by you getting a piece of pork to consume, that is how you pay. You really gotta laugh, boy. You really gotta laugh. You really gotta laugh. I hear something walking through the little grass here. I wonder where is that, boy? Oh, a frog. Spirits, unclean spirits. You don't know. Anyhow, so it says, according to Professor Richard Werner, in the very near future, citizens will need to use the latest technology, the latest technology, such as CBDC chip implant in order to access their bank accounts. And mind me, this is being declared by who? The World Economic Forum, the ones that is making sure and carry out all the agendas, making sure and enforced. They are the enforcers. All right, they are the enforcers of the New World Order agenda by the way of the elites. They are the enforcers. All right? They already have their mechanism in place, such as what? The IMF, the World Bank, the BIS, which is the Bank of International Settlement, which is the central bank of all central banks. All right, so they already have the mechanism in place pursuant to, the whole monetary system and how they could be able to control the system. The WEF is the ones to make sure that the systems or the system, all right, is being enforced. They are the ones that is making sure that the governments of the world go along with all the policies. All right? This is the thing here. And this is why, hey, as I'll repeat, I'll be repetitive. This is why, again, I give praise and thanks to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for drilling us, into studying, especially studying economics and whatnot, so forth. You ain't had to be no big expert, but get to learn the basics and get to really understand how this world economy, how it goes about, the ins and outs of this world economy and what have you, so forth. All right? Because by getting to know that, you're getting to be able to you're getting to be able to know the ins and outs of your enemy. And then praise and thanks to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai send Brother Yerushalayim in the camp. Brother Yerushalayim, end up the Lord direct him to us, and with his profession and whatnot, I get to learn even more. Yeah, I get to learn even more. Then I have a brethren, he working in the banking system too, and he just give me certain little insights and whatnot, so forth. There is no way that the MOTB cannot be the CHIP. All right? There is no way that it cannot be the CHIP. Because that is the only thing that is falling in line, all right, with buying and selling within this new world order, within this crashing of this world economy, and then the coming with a great reset of this world economy, all right, with this technology, this technological advancement. So it says, what? Professor Richard Werner, in the very near future, world citizens will need to use the latest technology as a CBDC chip implant in order to access their bank accounts. Yeah? So what that shows to you, right? Professor Richard A. Werner is an economist and professor of banking and finance. He is known as the proponent of a new post-crisis monetary policy he called quantitative easing. You should go and research quantitative easing, which he proposed in Japan in 1995 as chief economist of a British investment bank. All right? So this is what the elites have in store for you. This is what they're pushing out. And they are declaring it now. They're coming out in the open now and letting you know. So what have you to say now? Yeah? What have you to say now? Yeah? Israelites of the Great Awakening, they make fun of me. They made fun of me. Yeah? They made fun of me. This is what we see in taking place. Yeah, this is what we see in taking place. This is what is taking place. So when this roll out, this is what is going to take place. Let's take a look at Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right? And the thing about it is with this here, this is why I say what have you to say now? Because this is going to come upon the whole face of the earth. Yeah, the whole world is going to face this decision. This biggest decision that each and every single man upon the face of the earth will have to face, will have to, think themselves too, Each and every single man. They would have to face this decision. This is something that they would have to face. Alright? Because we told you all this is what is coming. This is what the world is leading to. This is the direction the world is stepping to. You understand? We told you all about that, and you all refused to listen. Right? You all refused to listen. What you all did? You all mock, scoff, jeer, all those things. Yeah? Mock, scoff, jeer, laugh at. Alright? When what? You all making mirth, you all having mirth, this, that, the other, whilst all this thing, so. This year is going to take you all by storm. Yeah? This year is going to take you all by storm. Alright? Because it is as serious as it is. This here, this is Revelation 13:16 right in your face. Revelation 13:16. As a matter of fact, let me go to the blue letter. I'm going to go to the blue letter for this. Yeah, Revelation 13. Right on it, man. Revelation 13:16. What it says, and he calls it all, both small, right? One thing that would cause already is to declare, is to constitute, all right? To bring into motion, all right? To enforce, all right? And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. We always go to the word mark. Alright, we always go to the word mark. It is what it is with what the scripture is. Yeah? It is what it is what the scripture is.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
Alright, charagma. What charagma is a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Not really one. They say it's just one person coming up as Antichrist. No. Alright. All those who take this thing is anti. As a matter of fact, we're living in a world of Antichrist right now. You understand? We're living in a world of Antichrist right now. But this thing is what? A badge, to show your son, your allegiance to, who you pledge your allegiance to. There's where it is. Alright? Because you cannot be a believer in the Messiah, alright, and still playing a function in this man's place all freely and all willy-nilly. No. They need to know all who for them and who not for them. That's the reason why. That's the reason why. Alright, that's the reason why they are making sure and what and establish this elite mark upon the masses of the people. So they would know all who, is a part of the agenda, all who is supportive of their agendas and who is not. You understand? Yeah, that's where it is. Yeah, when you go more to the word, let me see here, right, to Carax.
Strong's G 5482. Charax.
Alright, Carax, a pail, a stake, a palisade, and that pail, a stake, that palisade is what the needle is talking about, the hypodermic needle, in which is going to go into your skin in order to what? In order to implant. That chip into you. Alright? A pale between which earth, stones, trees, timbers, you know. And you can go and research the word palicide for yourself. Alright? And then the final of it, the final analysis of it is what?
Strong's G 1125. Grapho.
Alright, grapho. Yeah, grapho. Which goes to the word to the English word graffiti. Right? You know graffiti is to what? To write, alright? To put into writing, alright? So it says to write with reference to the form of letters, to delineate a form of letters on a tablet, parchment, paper, or a material. Alright? And what those letters, that tablet or parchment or whatnot or more, the material is what? Is the chip. Alright? Is the chip that is going to contain all your information. Yeah, that is going to contain all your information. Alright? To commit to writings, things not to be forgotten, because where's one of the main slogans, you know, in the advertisement of these strips, where they say, right, things to commit to writing, things not to be forgotten, written down, record, whatnot, so forth. Yeah? That where's the main thing that is the advertising tool with this MOTB. Alright, with the MOTB, you know, everything is within it, so you wouldn't forget, you know, your social security number, you know, you wouldn't forget your ID card number, you know, your driver's license will be upon it. Most importantly, your banking statements, your bank records, all these things is going to, you know, it wouldn't be lost. It's in a safe place, because why? It literally within you, it is inside of you. So it wouldn't be lost. You know, you have access to it 24/7, 365. It can't get clearer than that. Yeah, it cannot get clearer than that. It cannot get clearer than that. Yeah? So when I come out of that, right, where it says, and he calls it all, both small and great, to rich and poor, free and bound to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the mark or the name of the beast, Salakia, or the number of his name. Alright? No man might be able to buy or sell. No man will be able to buy or sell. When you go to the NLT, what? And no one could buy or sell anything without that mark. Without that mark. Which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. Alright? Nobody could buy or sell. Where does it say here? Let me go back to the article a little bit. The WEF have declared that all citizens must be implanted with a CBDC microchip in the very near future in order to be able to fully participate in society and do basic things such as purchase food and water. Come on. Come on. They are making it plain out now. So what you all have to say now? What you all have to say now? You all call us all sorts of names and this and that and the other and whatnot, so forth. What it is you all have to say now? I would like to hear what you all have to say now. Israelite at the Great Awakening here in Trinidad. Yeah, I would like to hear what you all have to say now. Yeah? What is the infrastructure to facilitate? A matter of fact, well, for Israelite at the Great Awakening, they're confused right now. Because last I heard, which I did 2 videos on it, last I heard, they wanted us to leave off from the doctrine where they was teaching that the MOTB was an embargo, all right, and to start teaching that it was the antidote that they was given concerning the curing of the great disease that plagued the world from 2019, 2020. You all know what I'm talking about. All right, they were saying they was looking at that, but hey, That was just a precursor. That was just a precursor, a forerunner to what they really want to really put in place. Alright? See, with the antidote, you couldn't go to school, you couldn't do this, you couldn't go and shop in no store. You had to make sure and provide your antidote pass. You couldn't work. Yeah, you couldn't work unless you had your antidote pass. Alright? That was just a forerunner, because this is the real thing here. This is the real deal. This is the real McCoy here. Yeah, this here is the real McCoy. Watch it here. This here, they the real McCoy here. This is the end all be all. This is the crown jewel of Esau's enterprise. This thing right here. Alright? Because in the scripture showing you their infrastructure, which goes into, I will stay in the blue letter for this scripture here. Let's take a look at Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 8. The enticement of sinners. Look what the title is, the enticement of sinners. Because a lot of people is going to be enticed to take this thing. Alright? A lot of people is going, especially in Jake, a lot of people is going to be enticed. Alright? So it says, my son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. Alright? And they are going to entice you by the way of Revelation 3:10. Alright? Yeah? If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us look privily for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole, and as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. This is the elites. This is the mindset. This is the elites on greed mode times 100. Eh? They want to snatch up all the natural resources. You know, they want to take away the defense of the masses, which is the money what they have in the bank accounts and what have you. Yeah, they want to have what? Total control. All right. Cast in thy lot. Where it says, cast in thy lot among us, let us all have one purse. Alright, and this is the infrastructure here. Because you see, what you have is not just the elites and the government working together, but you have the elites, the government, and the business community. Alright, the whole business community, all in cahoots, they all cast in their lots. Alright, they all cast in their lots, because the elites, they are the ones that, you know, they are the ones that strike up the infrastructure and what have you, so forth, you know, send it out to the government for the government to lay it out. Alright, and the business community, they are the ones that has the means to facilitate the infrastructure in order to accommodate such an agenda by the way of buying and selling by a microchip. Alright? Let us all have one purse. When you go into that word purse, that's the reason why I wanted us to stay in the blue letter for this one here. When I say let us all have one purse, that word is ka'ash.
Strong's H3599. Keys.
Alright? Which is really ka'ash. Alright? It says what? A bag, purse for weights, money. Alright? Bag, purse, weights for money. Now, let's go into something else. Yeah. Alright? So it says what? A bag, purse for weights, money. Let us all have one purse, one money. What is that? The CBDC. Alright? Because everything is going to be going by the way of pursuant to buying and selling. Alright? By the way of the CBDC. Alright? Within that, because it's going to be what? Credits. It's not going to be, dollars and cents. It's going to be literal credits in that chip. Alright? Attached to what? A social credit score system. You all take this thing for a game. You all take it for a joke. Go ahead. Be my guest. Be my guest. No. Yeah? There's where it is. You all take this thing for a joke, man. And not knowing how serious this thing is. And this is what I'm saying. What have you to say now? Because when you go to Ezekiel, when you take a look at Ezekiel chapter 13, more and more you get to see the reason why the Lord is going to be bringing judgment on you, all you false prophets, man. More and more. This is Ezekiel 13, and I will just go straight to I will start from verse 1 and just go down to verse 5. Ezekiel 13:1, it reads, "And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel, that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts." And this is what they are doing. They're prophesying out of their own hearts. Out of their own mind. Not out of the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright? Hear ye the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like foxes in the desert. A fox is sly and cunning, and this is the nature, especially of Bishop Nate. That is the nature of Nate, sly and cunning. Yeah, sly and cunning. So you see what he do the other day, and hey, that is just the Lord. That is just the work of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Yeah, the Lord make him make that mistake, make that big mistake by him going into Revelation 17 verse 4 and 5. Where we speak about that the whore, the harlot had a golden cup in her hand, full of blasphemies and whatnot, so forth, and on her forehead, and on her forehead was written Babylon the Great. Some to that. I want to go to it. I done butchering it already. Revelation 17 and 4. Yeah, Revelation 17 and 4. Where it reads, "And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colored, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication." Yeah? "And upon her forehead was written, Mystery Babylon, the mother, the great, the mother of harlots and the abominations of the earth." And this is what they use. This is what Nate cunningly used, yeah, to facilitate his doctrine by the way of the MOTB being sin. Alright? But what the Lord do, and the Lord put in spokes in your wheel now, because he put the spirit. He put the spirit on Esau, on the elites, to say what they had to say. Alright? Pursuant to what? Pursuant to letting you know that hey, every man jack will have to take that, and if they want to participate in the great reset. There's where it is. Yeah? Ezekiel 13:4. O Israel, thy prophets are like foxes in the desert. Yeah, ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither have ye made a hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord. Alright? They literally leading our people down to the judgment grave. There's where it is. That's why all you who never listen to the song, who ignore the sound, all right, you're always gonna receive a serious judgment. You're always gonna be killed. Yeah, you all is going to be killed. This way it is. This is what it is. Yeah? Going back to the Proverbs. I didn't finish the Proverbs. Proverbs 1, and I read 14. Well, I'm going to go to 15. Proverbs 1 and 15. Where it reads, My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path. For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood. They look privily for their own lives. Right? They don't care. They don't care. They want even their own people. They're going to put under this dystopian nightmare. You understand? So are their ways. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which take away the life of the owners thereof. You understand? This is where it is here. What is the infrastructure to facilitate? What is the infrastructure? Yeah? So now, this is what I'm going to say here now. So now we're seeing where the elites letting you know, right? The elites letting you know. So now Revelation 16. Watch this, yeah? Revelation 16, and I think it's 1 or 2. Revelation, I will go to the blue letter for this. I'll go to the blue letter for this. Oh shucks, New Testament, what are you allowed? Right, so Revelation 16 and 2. So now, we seeing, now that the Lord showing we, right? Now let me see. Watch how we're lining up now. This is Revelation 16 and 2. It reads, and the first went out and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon them which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. So now, this is the situation here. Which one more, this, according to this prophecy here, this noisome pestilence, right? Let me go into it. Bear with me. Let's see. Right. A noisome and grievous sore, right?
Strong's G 1668. Helkos. Helkos.
Alright. Helkos, right? Alright. A wound, especially a wound producing a discharge. Pus. A sore, an ulcer. A sore or an ulcer. So now, according to, and this is for all those who receive the mark. And now we're seeing the proof is in the prophecy pursuant to the elites declaring, all right, that you would have to receive that microchip. And according to the prophecy, once you take that microchip, he is going to receive that sore, he is going to receive that pus, whatnot, so forth. So, again, Occam's razor, right? It has to be the microchip. Because the sin, and according, if you saying the sin is the MOTB, and all these other things, all right? So, how all these things is going to give you that pus? How you being able to buy and sell? What is the infrastructure to buy and sell with that? All right, what we see in the infrastructure to buy and sell is by taking that microchip, and the Lord telling you, all those who take that mark, that microchip, is going to receive that sore. And not only receive that sore, Not only receive that so, but when I go to Revelation 14 and 9, right, and it reads, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of his holy angels. Come on. Stop being fools, man. Stop being fools. All who following these men, you all is going to receive a serious judgment. Stop being fools. Stop being simple. Stop being simple. Alright? Because you all fail to realize what this man have in store for you all. Yeah? When I go to 1 Peter 5 and 6. Yeah? 1 Peter 5 and 6. Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time. And this is the thing with you guys. You know? You all not humbling yourselves, you know, and accepting that you all was wrong. You know, where the doctrine of the MOTB and many other things, but we're dealing with the MOTB for now, which is a major prophecy, Salakia. Yeah? You all was wrong. Alright, verse 7, casting all your care upon him, for he cared for you. Be sober, be vigilant. Alright, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. And it seems like you guys in the congregation of these camps, it seems like you all void of understanding, man. You all void of what is really taking place right now. Yeah? You all void of what is actually taking place right now. You understand? That's why the scripture say what? 2 Corinthians, man. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It reads what? Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Alright? This is the mindset you have to be carrying. Alright? You're not ignorant of Satan's devices. You understand? Because you're being circumspect. You're putting things into serious thought. You understand what I'm saying? You're not ignorant of what is taking place, what is your surroundings. You're not ignorant of the agendas. Yeah? Because when you go to Ecclesiastes 5:15, what the Lord said, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. Alright? And a lot of you all is ignorant of the fact. A lot of you all are ignorant of the fact, and you're going to get caught in it. Yeah? You're going to get caught in it. Going back to the 1 Peter 3 and 4. Yeah? Is it 3 and 4? Bear with me. Actually, second is 2 Peter 3 and 5. Alright? Yeah, so it reads, yeah, 2 Peter 3 and 5. It reads, for this they willingly are ignorant. Alright? For this they are willingly ignorant of. Alright? Pursuant to what is taking place. That by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of water and in water. You know, with this going into the great flood and whatnot, you know. But are putting it into the context of, hey, a lot in these people in Israel, they are willingly ignorant of what is taking place. All right, they make mockery of the Lord's. They make mockery of the Lord's prophecies. You know, they make mockery, and with them making that mockery, little do they know that they're going to face a judgment for it. Remember, Matthew 12:36, right? He's going to have to make account of all the words, idle words that he speak, right? You all take this thing for a joke, man. Yeah? You all take this thing for a joke. You all take this thing for a joke. This is how serious it is. And the thing about it is, they're going to push it off in a way. They're going to push it off in a way, you know, where, you know, a lot of the people is going to willfully take it. Alright? But then they're going to mandatize it, make it mandatory. And with it being mandatory, this is what is going to take place. 2nd Ezra 16:68. It reads, 2nd Ezra 16:68. Excuse the audio might be a little thing because of the rain, but nevertheless. Alright, 2nd Ezra 16:68. It reads, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idols with things offered unto idols. Alright? And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none. Yeah, sparing none. Alright? Sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Why? Because when you go back to Revelation 20:4, it speaks about what? Revelation 20:4, and I saw the thrones, and they sat upon them, and the judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded. Right? They were beheaded. That's why, you know, the scripture, when you go back to the same scripture that I just read, you know, they shall be like madmen, sparing them, coming into your houses and what have you. That great insurrection against those that fear the Lord. Alright? And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witnesses of Yahushai and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the image, neither his image, neither had received. According to Kayal, Brother Kayal, how the hell could you receive sin? Alright? And neither have received his mark on their foreheads or on their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. Alright? This is how serious this thing is. So you're telling me that there's going to be roaming like madmen, sparing none. Alright? Because why? You're in sin? Alright? Or you didn't take part in the embargo? Your country didn't take part in the embargo? Alright? Come on, man. Stop being simple. Stop being simple. You're looking like fools right now, man. Yeah? You're looking like fools right now. Like a bunch of fools right now. You understand? There's where it is. Proverbs 29. Proverbs 29:12. Proverbs 29:12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. All his servants are wicked. And it's showing. It is showing. It is showing. You understand? It is showing that alright, is just hearkening unto lies, because your ruler hearkening unto lies the same way. And the Lord is going to continue to expose all these scams. He's going to continue to expose them big time. Watch and you'll see something. Watch and you will see something. Best believe that. Best believe that. You understand? Israelite of the Great Awakening, watch this. Bear with me. Remember these guys? Take a good look at them. Especially the white-head one. The leader. Listen to him. Listen to what he had to say. This one, this was back in 2019 when I ain't too long came into the truth out about 2 years or almost 2 years or something like that. So, you know, back in 2019, and hey, this here has been a testament to, against them, eh? Watch this. So lucky about that. Yeah, lost the fees. Yeah, we say this ain't talking about buying a Kit Kat or a sweetie, right? You hear what you say? Oh my, oh my, oh my. Listen to him again.
The mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. See me, sir. So, this ain't talking about just buying a Kit Kat. This ain't talking about buying a sweetie. This is talking about...
Alright? You say that ain't talking about buying a little Kit Kat or buying a sweetie. Alright? What the fuck, boy? What do really do these people, boy? But what the World Economic Forum say? What they say? The WF has declared that all citizens must be implanted with a CBDC microchip in the very near future in order to be able to fully participate in society and do basic things such as purchase food and water. So what he talking about? What he talking about? What he talking about?
China, all these other countries don't want to see eye to eye with American policy. It gets them, because you can't get product in my country. I'm nothing. We China put in tariffs on China.
You all hear it for yourselves, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's skip to minute 24 or 23. Let me see. Yes, no. I'm gonna go back. Alright, yeah. Ah, right. You see how stupid they are? He admitted that they can't buy with and sell it philosophies, right? And I show him, I say what to be the RFID chip you could buy and sell, right? So then how? And my this was back in 2019, and they put up this video. If you watch the title, GMS member comes with contention but leaves with brothers. I never left with you niggers. Yeah? Yeah? And you will see how I never left with these niggers. I never agreed with these niggers. Yeah? Yeah? And mind me, the little youth man at the end there. The little youth man at the end, alright, he was the one that came up to the camp and informed that You know, when I ask him if they still teaching that the MOTB is an embargo as a thing there, all right, as you heard it for yourself, he was the one to say, he was the one that informed us that they're thinking about abandoning that doctrine because the scene was taking place with the antidote and whatnot, so forth, and they're thinking that the antidote could be the MOTB. I even did a video on it, but anyhow, let's continue. Boy. Alright, let me think a little bit. Let me go to minute 26 or 27. 27. There you go.
You want me to strike for nothing, Jack?
Let's not come back. Let's come back a bit. Yeah.
No, he wanna bring the point.
Right, good. Listen to this. Listen to the leader carefully.
No. Mark of the beast is ready to chip. And cut that. I've been taught wrong. Know what?
Hear me?
Yes. That's it. And I said,
Hear what he say? He say he mocking the scripture. He mocking the prophecy. Alright, he blaspheming the prophecy. Alright, because he's saying, he asking me, as I heard him, now that I find out that because you're telling me the mark of the beast is a chip and whatnot so forth, now what I must do? And he will hear what I told him.
I'm asking you being so simple. You know, it's sad. No, he want to bring the point about the mark of the beast, right? So I'm telling him, all right, I believe.
He mocking.
Now what? Now what to do?
Why is it teaching them that you
No what?
what is the mark of the beast?
So by me telling you people, bro, that's the mark of the beast. Don't put that chip in your hand. That's the mark of the beast. Now what?
How do you get the blood off
How
of
do you
your
get
hand?
some?
Yeah?
How you
You take the blood off of your hand, Revelation. Ezekiel 3:17. Alright, plus Ezekiel 33, right? Ezekiel 33, right? Alright.
salvation? Is it supposed to be, you're not supposed to be getting salvation? When she says a church, right? This is what I want to know. You would be able to go to heaven or no?
Want to take that mark of the beast?
Yeah. No heaven prayer.
Where's the fringes, Zach? Where's the fringes? Here it is, you have a serious thing as the mark of the beast being that chip. Can't buy, can't sell unless you have it, whatnot, so forth. You mocking it, alright? Well, here one nigga, you go and take the mark. You go and take that chip. Because you can't, your little daughter, where you say you're making sure and put fringes on she and whatnot, so forth. When she started bawling your head for food because she hungry, and your wife bawling in your head to feed your daughter, let me see where is your next prerogative. You go ahead and take that chip now, you dumbass.
Wearing fringes here. Like, you're going to answer that one? You want me to strike for not wearing fringes? Is wearing fringes a commandment? So we have to keep the commandment? But then you're lying though. But then you're lying though.
You keep all the laws, statutes, and commandments of your family.
Best of my ability.
Hey, watch him. Proud ass nigga.
You wear fringes, you don't wear fringes. I've been telling you.
Proud ass nigga. Proud ass nigga. You see, and I see that time with pursuing to that day, I didn't know how to cotton at the time because I see I was young, you know, and I wasn't to go up to him, you know, and within it all in all, you know, the brothers, you know, the bigger brothers, you know, let me know in the future when you see these guys, you know, don't interact with them, whatnot, so forth. And really and truly, I didn't come up to them in any contentious, you know, behavior, anything like that, you know. I just wanted was to hear what they had to say, you know, concerning to, you know, what they're teaching and whatnot, with certain things, you know, the mark of the beast and what. Really and truly, that's what it was about, you know. Really and truly, that's what it was about. I'm being honest. But hey, it is what it is. But watch this. Let me continue. Yeah, yeah.
Why can't you wait? You know why? You know tell you why? Because you're too stiff-necked. That's right. Your whole focus
What's that?
interrupt. That's why I told you tonight when you come and serve it. And I'm not humble, I'm not serving it. You're not even a teacher. You're not even a teacher. But you're doing that because you're coming and telling you no. What you're supposed to tell you no about that damn object.
Yeah?
Hell with the chip.
You hear it?
Your sisters in paradise.
What, listen again.
That's why I told you tonight when you come and serve it. And I'm not humble, I'm not serving it. You're not even a teacher. You're not even a teacher. But you're doing that because you're coming and telling you no. What you're supposed to tell you no about that damn object. Hell with the chip.
You hear him? What I supposed to tell the people about a damn chip? To hell with the chip. All right, that's why. Again, I'm going back to that very same scripture that I started with, which is the Matthew chapter 12, verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. Every idle word. Every idle word. Every single idle word. Yeah? He is going to have to give account. Best believe that. Best believe that. You understand? Because you all pride, boy. Pride. 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 What have you to say now? Let me go back.
What you're supposed to tell you no about that damn object. And to hell with the chip.
To hell with the chip, eh?
Sisters in paradise. What about chip? Your brothers will not even wear fringes. What about the men who shade around their face and but it is when you God teach you is not God and a law when are you but about the law it's a law.
They all about the laws and the laws and the laws. Yeah? Why? Why? Because it's prophecy. As I said, because when you go to Revelation, yeah, why must you? Because I told him that and leave. I told him that and I leave him with it. I leave him with that. Revelation 19 and 10. Yeah, Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh is the spirit of prophecy. Is the spirit of prophecy. And this is the reason why you have to tell them. Because this is prophecy that we're dealing with here. This is a major prophecy that we're dealing with here. And you all have this prophecy all wrong. And by you having it all wrong, you're going to lead your people down a hole, boy, a trap. You're going to lead your people down a trap. Yeah? He's going to lead your people down a judgment trap. This is what it is. This is what it is. That's why, again, if a ruler hearken unto lies, all his people are wicked. Because they all they all the same as the ruler. Yeah? They all the same as the ruler. Sirach 27. I almost finished with this, you know. Almost finished with this. Believe you me. Sirach 27 and 2. It reads what? As a nail sticketh fast between the joining of the stones, so doth sin stick close between buying and selling. Yeah? Because the MOTB itself is not sin, but taking it is a sin. Because you know what you're doing. Because when you go to Exodus 20, I think it's 5 or 4. No, Exodus 20 and 3, where it reads what? Thou shalt have no other gods before me. And when you take that, you committing a great sin, because why? You pledging your allegiance to Esau and putting Esau as your God. Alright? And you putting Esau as your God for him to provide for you all your wants and all your needs. Yeah? This way it is. This is what it is. Oh boy, I tell you, a great confounding is going to come upon the face of the earth. A great confounding is going to come upon the face of the earth. There is a scripture. Bear with me. There's a scripture I wanted to get. Let me see if I could paraphrase it. T-H-E-Y. They shall not be able to E-A-I-N let's see. Somewhere in the it is Luke. Right, Luke 21:15. Let's go to that. Luke 21. Alright, Luke 21 and verse 15. Alright? Alright, this is Luke 21 and 15. It reads, For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay or resist. Yeah? Because when you see the man did this, you all wouldn't be able to say shit again. And the Lord, days where now the Lord will hold you all accountable for your words. This is where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to hold all of you all accountable for your words. Watch and you go see something. Watch and you go see something. Yeah? This is nothing to do with buying a sweetie or a Kit Kat. Oh, all right. Or any small thing. This is a deal with time. Okay. Okay. No problem. Right? But this is the last scripture I would go to. This is Acts 5 and 34. It reads, Acts 5 and 34, it reads, Then stood there up one in the council, right, a Pharisee named Gamaliel, a doctor of law, had in reputation among all the people, and commanded to put the apostles forth a little space, and said unto them, Ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what ye intend to do as touching these men. Yeah? For before those days rose up Theudas, boasting himself to be somebody. Yeah, that is your today. I'm sure that is Nate reincarnate day. Boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, right, about 400 joined themselves, who was slain, and all, as many as obeyed him, were scattered and brought to naught. Oh boy. After this rose up Judas of Galilee in the days of the taxing, and drew away much people after him. Yeah? He also perished. That could be a Johanna reincarnated. Who knows? I don't know. Just saying. He perished. He also perished, and all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to destroy all these camps. All these RUIC, WFI, Israelite, the Great Awakening, One Body, Nothing Yahushua, all of them. He's going to destroy them all. Watch and you go see something. You understand? Yeah? And I say now unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. And we see that this counsel of Great Millstone, you understand? This work is not of our own, but is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because it is not coming to naught. Everything that we have been saying, it is coming to pass through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, from the elders and from the apostles and elders on downwards to us, young brothers as myself. You understand? Verse 39, but if it be of Yahweh, ye cannot overthrow it, and you all can't overthrow it with your weak doctrine. Yeah, you all cannot overthrow us with your weak doctrine. But if it be of Yahweh, ye cannot overthrow it, least happily ye be found even to fight against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And this is what you all are being found out for, to fight against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Do you understand? What have you to say now, man? The WF, they have declared it, right? They put it in black and white for you all asses. Black and white. So with that, I hope you all was edified through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, so call Halayam La Allah Yanawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakaha Kodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostle and elders of Great Millstone at well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth through the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and the freedom to do so no more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites. Shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwatiyam. The brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp signing out, saying Shalom, 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 Wa Bad Bapol.